At Diesel, we recognize that creating your submittal register is one of the most important but tedious tasks to getting the submittal review process off the ground. So we aim to tackle this during the project creation process by helping you split apart your spec book automatically. To create a new project, you simply hit the New Project button in the top right of the projects table, and you'll be prompted for the project name and project number. I'm just going to call this one First Project, and for simplicity, project number 1. Now, I'm going to drag a spec book from a real-life project into the spec book upload section. I've already showed you guys how we can upload a submittal register to do this automatically from a CSV or XLSX file, from Procore directly, Autodesk, any of your other project document management platforms of choice. But now when I create a project with just the spec book, we can do this without all of the manual parsing of pages. You'll see in the top that we're splitting this Wasatch CD pricing specifications PDF into sections. And this process usually takes anywhere from 1 minute to, let's call it, a max of 5 minutes. So it's an asynchronous process. We don't want to be waiting for this, but you can go about your day, do all of your other workflows, and we'll get notified actually when this completes. To not waste any time though, I kicked off one spec book split apart in the specification split demo project. And you'll see that in the top now we have a green banner saying that we successfully split this spec book into 47 sections. Now, we're going to review these changes, but I'll just note that until we do review and accept those changes, your specifications and submittals will be disabled. Now in the top right, if I go to review changes, we get a cool little view here with the amount of pages processed, total sections found, the coverage, and if you have our submittals extraction enabled in your organization settings, we'll also attempt to pull out the submittals here for you as well. Now before we get into what sections we were able to pull out, I want to show you our page coverage map, which is another tool we have to demonstrate the completeness of our solution. If we're not able to find a specification section or division for a given page, this will show up as a gray box here. Again, we were able to do 100% coverage for this specification book. And you can see as I hover over these green squares, which each square pertains to in terms of sections. So page 111 is in your finishes division for painting, right? Similarly, I can see this in a different view on the right-hand side. If I scroll down here, all of our divisions, all of the specification sections, which pages they pertain to, and the amount of pages that they have. Let's go into our blown insulation. And if I click this, it's going to bring us back to our sections, scroll you to the item, and show you what we were able to pull out from your spec book directly. Looks good. And if I go through the rest of these, just to double check, again, we'll see the new PDFs taken directly from the spec book. And I can actually, if I scroll to the top, click View Source next to Accept, in case I want to confirm that, let's say, our general requirements exist on page 10. Of course they do. Scroll back up to page 10 in our sections. Another confirmation here. Great, so this is all looking good to me. I can delete if I want a given section or edit a section. View in a pop-out if you prefer this way. Download this file directly. But we do that all on your behalf once you click the Accept button in the top right. Accept is going to re-enable your specifications and submittals. It's also going to put all of your new specification files, those split apart files for each section, onto our processing queue, which if I refresh this here, you'll see that these are now all actively in progress. And when processing completes, you'll be able to actually chat with these files similar to how you might chat with your drawings in our platform. If I click into submittals, you'll see our fully built out submittal register with all of these files attached to their given sections. Again, 47 sections that we're able to find. And if I click our overview menu on one of these rows, I can view that file directly, download, print, whatever you need to do.